I started as a collector as a child, just saving pennies. I had a newspaper route and I would find some unusual coins in the newspaper route. And my mother gave me a little penny book, which I started filling in the pennies. Realized very quickly it was difficult to find all of the dates that you were needed to fill the book up. So I bought a book on coins and I started frequenting coin stores. I started going to antique dealers and jewelers, anywhere I could find any older coins. Very quickly started buying and selling the coins, selling them to my friends, and later on buying actually from one dealer and selling to another dealer. Sometimes you could go to a jeweler and buy a gold coin for a nominal amount over the value of the gold and find a collector that wanted it for double or triple the price. And there was quite a few shops back in 40 years ago. In fact, one, Catherine Bullowa, is still in the business, 96 years old. One of my first people that I bought from in the Philadelphia area. One point where I realized this was a really strong business was 1980, which was the year I graduated high school. So prior to graduating, I went to a coin show in Washington, D.C., and the market was red hot. And I basically sold out my whole inventory and made a tremendous amount of money, over $50,000 in profit. I had made $50,000 in that weekend, and my father's salary for the year was about 20. There were lots of companies doing $50, $100 million in sales, and coins were being sold as an investment, but everybody's standard was different. We had the idea that we were going to encapsulate coins and we were going to make our own two-way market and give a very close buy-sell spread so that investors buying from us would have an opportunity to make a profit. As it turns out, David Hall was working on the same concept on the West Coast. I was in the East Coast in Philadelphia. I would actually sell Mr. Hall a tremendous amount of coins, and he approached me and said, look, I have this idea, we're going to do this. And I suggested to him, well, if we're really going to do this, we need to be impartial, and what we need to do is have a group of experts, and all the experts have to agree before we assign a grade. And I brought in a fellow by the name of John Albanese. I was then assigned to sort of create the standard. I picked out groupings of coins and designated, got an agreement amongst us, and we had 7 or 8 experts. Once we decided on a standard, in other words, a coin that looks in such a way, we'll call it perfect, and then each level down. So I created what we called the grading set. We came up with the packaging, encapsulation, and so on. And a short time after that, we also started what was called the Certified Coin Exchange. So we got a group of dealers to actually do an electronic trading network where you could buy and sell these coins on a sight-unseen basis. And that was PCGS and the Certified Coin Exchange, which has taken off. PCGS has since become a public company, Collectors Universe, and the Certified Coin Exchange is also owned by PCGS at this point in time.